Hey guys, Kickassreaction here, and we are starting a brand new series on the channel. We are beginning... I know I'm going to botch this name because this is quite hard. I believe it's Frieren? Beyond Journey's End? Yeah. I expect many botches on the name. I have no idea how you actually say that word, but yeah, we're beginning Frieren Beyond Journey's End. This is a new anime on the that's out right now. It's not quite done yet. It is close to being done though. I believe it's on episode 25 of a 28 episode series. Whether this is the entire series or there will be a sequel or a movie or something, I'm not quite sure. But this is one of the rare times where I've actually been interested in a series as it comes out. Typically I don't do this. Typically I do series, you know, quite after they've reached their climax, or you know, they're in the middle of seasons and whatnot. I don't typically do series as they are currently airing, but I do want to try picking it up a little bit more. I do want to try being, you know, I do want to try doing more series as they come out, as people are discussing them, as people are talking about them, as more videos are being made on them and whatnot, and just be there for the hype overall of when series come out. Because a lot of what I start is either done or midway through. You know, I just started Attack on Titan on the channel about a month ago, and that's already done by this point, you know, so all the hype wave and, you know, the theories and whatnot, it's kind of washed away now. But, yeah. I'm not sure why I really felt a connection to this one in particular, but I was just really interested in beginning this. I've seen the girl. I've seen the elf girl, who I believe is the star character, who might actually be named Frieren, who might have the title Journey. I believe this is fantasy, and I believe it is a medieval setting, which is cool. It's not an isekai, I believe, which is also nice to see, because I swear, I think the only series I've done that have a medieval setting is just isekai. You know, I've done a lot of that. Overlord, ReZero, Konosuba, you know, just to name 3 of them, but I've done others as well. AOT might be that. I'm only 4 episodes in, so I'm not quite sure what the overall world is like at that one. But I know I've done more that just aren't coming to mind at the moment. But, yeah, this is just something I really was interested in doing. We're doing episodes 1, 2, and 3 in this set. I don't have sets going into this, so I'm not sure what I'll actually be doing overall. Throughout this story, I might try and go through it a little bit quicker, since it's close to ending. I might go 5s. I might just, do that depending on how it's structured. I'm not quite sure. We'll just have to see. Don't have too many plans on this one, so I'm not quite sure. I will say though, it's pretty cool because this is I'm starting quite a few new series on the channel right at this moment. This one's coming up, new series in replacement of Ruby Volume 9, since I literally just recorded the ending of that, so that'll be done pretty soon. And I'm going to be done with Gurren Lagann. I want to say this month on the channel. That'll finally be done, and that'll start another new series. So we're pushing through a couple more series on the channel, which I am quite proud of myself about, because my consistency is improving slowly but surely. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this. I'm excited to see what's going on. This series is stupidly popular. This series is like top on Mole, which is actually crazy, because I swear, fucking Full Metal never comes off of that spot. So we've got some quality here, I believe, to think about. And I'm really curious to see where we actually do go with this, and how this got so big, because I'm curious about that as well, because it's gonna be big quality stuff. Alright, so all good to go. Settings are ready. Guys, this is Frieren at Journey's End. I know I'm gonna botch that name. It probably sounds even worse than what I think I'm saying on camera, but episode 1, let's just go. Good start. I'm liking the music. Yeah, this is the girl. I've seen this girl. I've seen this girl, and I've seen a purple-haired girl. Ooh. Yep, there it is. Beyond Journey's End. I said, don't know how to say the name. Okay, we got CGI. Ooh. Ooh. That's the girl I've seen as well. I don't know who that one is next to her, though. Okay. Of course. Probably a stupid OP, because elves usually are. Ah. Okay. Oh! Okay. So we've got at least one more elf, which is cool. Jesus Christ, that looked very kinky, whoever that was. So I don't have too much to really say on the intro. People in this world call heaven. Interesting. Many souls gathered there, and I spoke with friends who once fought alongside me, playing the legendary mage. Interesting.
Frieren.
オートが見えてきたね。
私たち勇者一行の凱旋です。盛り上がっているでしょうね。
Of course, adventurers and whatnot, pretty typical for this world, or for medieval worlds.
もうそんなこと考えているんだ。
大事なことさ。魔王を倒したからといって。
Wow. Okay, we're starting at literally the journey's end. Wow, the main journey's been done, bro.
お前ソウルだろ。
それもそうか。
フリーレン、君のこの先の人生は僕たちには想像もできないほど長いものになるんだろうね。
そうかもね。
Yeah, typically elves have like stupid lifespans compared to humans. And usually they have way more OP than a human can reach, with their mana pools just being like absurd. I think that's what we would be referring to right there. So yeah. Celebrating a journey that's already done, guys. The main character syndrome is already past. The Demon King's dead. You literally finished the story of Konosuba before we ever got to see it. Himmel, the hero. Eisen, the warrior. I will write names down and whatnot later. That is so typical. The Demon King. That is like the most basic like title of whatever you could have in this kind of setting, honestly. Obviously.
まあ、イケメンであるこの僕を忠実に再現できるかどうかは甚だ疑問だがね。
現金なもんだ。旅立ちの時はどうか10枚しかくれなかったくせに。
まあまあフリーレン、こうしてただ酒も飲めるわけですし、それでいいじゃないですか。
生臭坊主。
Damn. Oh, he's a priest. Yeah, just realized that.
終わってしまったな。そうだね。僕たちの冒険はこれで終わりだ。10年ですか。いろいろなことがありましたね。旅立ちの日にヒンメルとアイゼンが王様にタメ口聞いて処刑されかけたり。
下手したらあそこで冒険終わってたよね。
ハイターが二日酔いで役に立たなかったこともあったな。
So just a group of silly
アンデ
heads.
ッドみたいな顔色してるけど大丈夫？
ダメか。
週に一度はそうだったからな。
その点私は優秀。
ミミックに食われ
Oh
か
my
けた
god.
から置いてこう
Yeah,
かと思った
it doesn't matter if you're the star of the show or not, you are just as silly as the whole group.
まったく
Getting
そんみ
strong
たいな思い出し
Konosuba
かないな。
vibes.
でも楽しかったよ。僕は君たちと冒険ができてよかった。そうですね。
短い間だったけどね。
Yeah.
短い？何を言ってるんだ？ 10 年だぞ。ハイターを見ろ。すっかりおっさんになってしまったぞ。失礼ですよ。
That's the thing.
元からでしょ。
She's an elf. To her, that's like a year. To a human. Still a lot of time, though.
そろそろか。
エーラ流星でしたっけ。50年に一度の流星群。平和な時代の幕開けにはちょうどいいな。
So how many times have you seen it, Frieren?
綺麗だな。
街中だと見えにくいね。
人が感動しているんだ。空気を読みたまえ。
じゃあ次。50年後、もっと綺麗に見える場所知ってるから案内するよ。
Wow.
何？
いや、なんでもない。
Yeah.
そうだな。
We're
みんなで
seeing...
見よ
We're clearly seeing the disconnect between the lifespans here, and it seems like Frieren doesn't even... Does she even know humans have a different lifespan to her? I'm assuming she's got like 1,000 years, because again, elves, like, they live a while.
じゃあ私はここで。
う。これからどうするつもりだ？
魔法の収集を続けるよ。100年くらいは中央諸国を巡る予定だから、まあたまには顔を見せるよ。
Wow. Just 100 years of spell collecting, you know? Becoming even more of a badass.
全くいつから生きているのやら。
50年も100年も彼女にとっては些細なものなのかもしれませんね。
Yeah. Yeah, we need an official age for this girl. That's cool though. You know, spend your time gathering spells, learning more about the world even after the journey's done. It's nice to see how, you know, they're really touching how characters spend their time once the main journey is over. For a lot of them, it just becomes simple life again. Still getting eaten out by fucking treasures chests. Oh my god. Oh. That's a great shot.
暗黒竜の角、うちでは取り扱ってないよ。暗黒竜自体2、30年は見てないね。
そう、困ったな。召喚に使うのに。そういえば魔王城で拾ったやつ、ヒンメルに預けたままだっけ。
なんか邪悪なオーラみたいなの出てるけど、人体2回はないよね。
わかんない。
So we might start a new journey with their
もうすぐエー
children.
ラ流星の時期だし、ついでに取りに行くか。
50 years have passed her.
前来た時とだいぶ街並みが違うの。確かここらへん。
フリーレン？
Oh my
ヒンメ
god.
ル、
Oh my god, nice! Oh,
老いぼれ
that
て
stash!
またひどくない？
That is great.
年を取った僕もなかなかイケメンだろ。50年ぶりだね。君は昔の姿のまま
Not
だ
a。single wrinkle.
もう一生会えないのかと思っていたよ。エーラ流星か。懐かしいね。
あと魔王城で拾ったやつなんだけど。
暗黒竜の角だね。片時も忘れたことはないよ。ずっとタンスから邪悪なオーラが出ていたからね。
Wow.
なんかごめん。適当に納屋にでも放り込んでおいてくれてよかったのに。
そうはいかないよ。君にとっては軽い気持ちで預けたものかもし
He
れない
always knew
けど、
you'd come back
僕
for
に
it.
とっては大切な仲間から預かった大事なものなんだ。いつか君にこうして返すべきものだったんだ。
Yeah. Aww.
そんな大層なものじゃないんだけどな。
Damn. Got their faces perfect. I think that's the exact shot from the intro. Probably is the
ヒンメ
statue,
ルま
yeah.
だハゲなんだからこだわったって意味ないよ。
Damn!
あれなりのこだわりがあるの。
That's such a bad dig at the bald.
ではエーラ流星を見に行こうか。
Wait, what? Wait, this guy is... Wait, this guy's the blue guy? I thought he was the beard dude. Oh. Oh, that's very different then. Oh. Yeah, I was thinking, because I thought the blue guy said about the shower, but I was confused. He looks nothing like him.
司教ですから。あなたは全然変わりませんね。
頭なでんな。
Oh my.
アイゼンはあまり変わっていないね。
Yeah.
そうか、そう見えるか。
さすがドワーフ。
Ah.
で、よく見える場所ってど
I
こ
don't
だ
know the lifespan of a dwarf.
今から行くんですか？エーラ流星にはまだ時期が少し早いと思いますが。
うん。
That honestly surprised me. I really didn't think it was the blue
そんなに
guy.
遠いのか。
まったく老人を酷使しよって。懐かしいよ。こうしているとあの時に戻ったかのようだ。いろいろなところを旅したね。何もかもが新鮮できらめいて見えた。
Yeah. Damn. Even though you beat the Demon King, you don't just blow through things anymore. Still cautionary.
その美しい思い出の中にはいつも君たちがいた。
Aww.
僕はね、全員が揃うこの日を待ち望んでいたんだ。ありがとうフリーレン。君のおかげで最後にとても楽しい冒険ができた。
Aww. She was right. It is a beautiful sight. Oh, he's gonna... Is he gonna die? Yeah. He was just living on for that one moment. But he made peace, I guess. No regrets or anything.
ヒンメルは幸せだったと思い
Yeah,
ます
Heimel.
よ。
そうなのかな。
あの子ヒンメル様の仲間なんだって。悲しい顔一つしないなんて白状だね。
Oof.
おやおや、私たちもしていませんよ。
市長は真面目にやれ、この白状者。
Wow.
って言いたいですな。
She just doesn't seem like she knows how to feel much of anything, really. Maybe not. Ooh, we saw... Got a little there. A little teary-eyed, it seemed.
だって私この人のこと何も知らないし。
Wow. And now... now it's hitting you.
たった10年一緒に旅しただけだし。
Well, there you go.
人間の寿命は短いって分かっていたのに。なんでもっと
Yep.
知ろうと思わなかったんだろう。
Well, not so heartless now, huh?
頭なでんなよ。
What do you got against the head, Pat?
では私も生徒に戻るとしましょう。二人とも顔をよく見せて。これで最後になるでしょうからね。
どこか悪いの？
長年の酒がたたりましてね。
You look really good for that many years.
生徒によることがあったら私の墓に酒でも備えてください。
ハイターは死ぬのが怖くないの？
私たちは世界を救った勇者パーティーですよ。死後は天国で贅沢三昧に決まっています。
Sure.
そのために私はあなた方と共に戦ったのです。
生臭坊主。
Yep. Forever the corrupt, right?
それではお先に。
I guess, yeah. That was like the one final thing they wanted to do in life was just spend it with you again.
私
And
もそろそろ行くよ。
what's that?
魔法収集の旅か。
それもあるけど、私はもっと人間を知ろうと思う。
Ah.
そうか。
それで一つ相談なんだけど、私魔法職だからさ、強力な前衛がいると助かるんだよね。
勘弁してくれ。もう斧を触れるような年じゃないんだ。そんな顔するな、フリーレン。人生ってのは衰えてからの方が案外長いもんさ。
Sure.
そっか。じゃあまたね、アイゼン。
あ、また。
Well, this is very interesting of a premise, I will admit. I'm actually quite interested in seeing how this goes. And that was that. Episode 1. That was a good start. Not done.
さっきの木だ。この森いつも迷うな。どこだここ。
Damn. 20. Oh my god, we're having another time skip. 20 years after the death of Himmel the hero on the outskirts of the holy city.
何かお探しでしょうか。
And this is the girl that I know about.
どうかなさいましたか。
いや、ハイターって人の家を探しているんだけど。
ではお客様でございますね。
まだ生きてたんだ、生臭坊主。
Nice!
かっこよく死ぬのも難しいものですな。
墓に備える酒買ってきちゃったけど、一杯やる？
酒はもうやめたんです。
Oh, wow.
今さらいい子ぶったって女神様は許してくれないと思うけどね。
So child, grandchild, adoptive
ありがとうご
child.
ざいます。
あの子は？
フェルンと言います。南側諸国の繊細孤児でした。
らしくないね。進んで人助けするようなたちじゃないでしょ。ヒンメルじゃあるまいし。
フリーレン、なぜ私のところへ？
生徒への買い出しのついでだよ。旅先で会う人とはなるべく関わるようにしているからね。それにハイターにはたくさん借りがあるから死なれる前に返しに来た。
Wow.
では一つ頼み事を。
Take Fern with you?
弟子を取りませんか？
Yeah.
フェルンには魔法使いとしての素質があります。あなたの旅に連れて行ってくれませんか？
ごめんハイター、それだけはできない。足手まといになるから。実戦での見習い魔法使いの死亡率は知ってるでしょ。友人から預かった子を死地に送るつもりはないよ。
Fair enough.
そうですか。では別の頼みを。賢者エービヒの墓所から出土したものです。この魔導書には今は失われた死者の蘇生や不死の魔法が記されているとされています。
Oh, wow.
そんな魔法が実在するとは思えないけど。
それも含めて解読をお願いしたいのです。
Yeah, so it's like necromancy, basically.
絵を使った暗号でしょ。この時代の人はこういうのが好きだね。まあ5、6年もあれば。
そうですか。
Yeah,
でもこんなの解読
he'll
して
be
どう
gone
すん
by
の
then.
さ。死ぬのは怖くないんじゃなかったの？
理由は2つあります。一つはあなたたちの手前格好をつけていたから。もう一つは前より死ぬのが怖くなったから。まあ不死とは言わずほんの少しでいいから時間が欲しくなったのです。
Huh.
それに聖典には健やかに生きよとあります。長寿はその最たるものですよ、フリーレン。
生臭坊主。
Yep, forever the corrupt.
それと解読の片手間で構わないのでフェルンに魔法を教えてあげてはくれませんか？私は僧侶なのでどうも
Basically, just take her on as your apprentice by now.
まあ
You can
そ
do
の
it.
くらいなら。いた。探すのが大変だったよ。いつも森で修行しているの？
フリーレン様でも私を見つけるのが大変でございましたか？存在感が薄いとハイター様からもよく言われます。
Damn.
とても良いことでございますね。
そうだね。やっぱり魔力探知にほとんど引っかからない。卓越した魔力の操作技術だ。この年で一体どれだけの研鑽を積んだんだ。
Maybe she is perfect as an apprentice then, huh?
あの一番岩を打ち抜けば一人前になれると言われました。
へえ、ハイターも分かってんじゃん。あれはね。
Okay.
このように魔力が離散してしまい届かないのです。
なるほどね。
At that age,
ど
though.
のような修行をすればよいのでしょうか？
ねえ、先に一つ聞いていい？魔法は好き？
ほどほどでございます。
私と同じだ。
Huh. Okay. Oh. Oh, I like this. Oh, this ED is really nice. Oh, this is strong. Ah. I love the drawings and the style of the outro as well. I was going to say it was very peaceful music and then, or calming, and then it upbeats again. It's like, well, little much for that, but still great. Yep, this art style as well is really nice as well. Okay, we get some partial English here and there. This is most likely a that was most likely a preview of next time, which I'm not interested in. Alright, well this is definitely interesting. So we're going off the fact that, you know, in a lot of settings and storylines, elves have quite the different lifespan compared to humans, you know. They have, I think they reach around like the 1,000 to maybe 2,000 era, 2,000 year span, you know, somewhere around there pretty much. And, you know, elves are usually the strongest kind of, among the strongest you can get. You know, their lifespans are much longer. Their mana pools are honestly usually really large as well compared to a human's. Like, even if they aren't good at magic at all, they usually can just endlessly cast like the weakest spells they know forever and ever. Because, you know, their natural capacity for mana and magic is just much higher than a human's. You know, genetically anyway. And we're kind of going through, we're kind of exploring the, you know, what it's like to live as an immortal. Not really an immortal, you know, but we're even going off the idea of immortality at this point. But we're seeing it through the eyes of someone who obviously does not really comprehend a human lifespan. Because, you know, to Frieren, those years are not really worth too much. You know, and because of that, she's very emotionally disconnected from the rest of the world, because everyone else, even species that live longer than a human, typically don't live anywhere near the amount of time that she will. You know, and because of that, she hasn't spent a lot of time really gaining any kind of connections, you know. For the most part here, obviously, like I said, she feels very disconnected from life, and she looks very much bored for the most part, mostly because, you know, I'm assuming again, she has pretty much no one to connect to. You know, at least at the start of this. At the start of this, that was the case. Then Himmel, you know, Himmel's death actually got to her, and now it's like, now she's at a point to where she's actually trying to understand and connect with life better than she would before, whereas, you know, before it was just getting on with the reins, meeting people, moving on, and then just, you know, doing whatever she wanted to do in life. And now it's the case of, well, you know, memories are just as important, you know, and she wants happy memories of people that she knew, because, you know, her memory lasts a lot longer than most people, and obviously, you know, it's not really a life to live at all if you are just living, walking, moving along, you know, you don't really have any connections with anyone. So it's really interesting seeing that, you know, it's very interesting seeing this through the eyes of someone who, again, doesn't really know that, and I'm assuming that as we go along in the story, Fern will begin to make more and more connections with people, you know, who will obviously pass at a much earlier point than she will, and she will learn to, you know, accept and enjoy the beauty that is life, even if it doesn't last forever, even if it doesn't last for nearly as long for others as it does for her. She's going to cherish the memory she has with people, regardless of, you know, how long she spends with them. So that's what I am, you know, suspecting we go from here on, you know, which is really cool. And we already started out kind of interestingly with, you know, having been pretty much told that the journey is over. We're literally at the journey's end, you know. This is like any kind of typical medieval or even isekai kind of storyline, you know, where the monster, the big king that rules the world or whatever, is already beaten down, and now we're seeing what the main characters of that story would look like after the journey's done, you know, because once the adventure's done, that's when stories end. And here we're seeing that, you know, those people pretty much go back to living relatively normal lives. You know, they made their mark on the world, and they made the world a better place, but, you know, the adventure that took is pretty much over. And we saw that Heimdall, the Eisen, and the priest guy, you know, they all pretty much just live life comfortably from that point forward, but there was nothing really too flashy or too adventurous past that point, you know. And it seems like Fern was just ready to continue her work and her journey, just doing whatever she was doing before they ever met up, you know, just going through, just traveling the world, just learning about things, you know, expanding her repertoire of magic, and just, you know, continuing in her studies of the craft as a mage. And that's pretty much all she had going for her, you know. But now we're getting interesting. You know, the show off the bat right here doesn't take itself too seriously. You know, it's not silly of the, you know, of the level of something like Konosuba, where that's more of a parody on the genre than anything else. But it does seem very calm. It does seem very, you know, I don't want to say, I don't know, you know, it doesn't feel like off the first episode, you know, things are going to go too in one direction or another, where it's too happy or it's going to be like a dark, edgy kind of series. It just seems rather calm, you know, mellow and peaceful, I would say. But obviously, one episode off the bat, many things can change. They're already trying to change things with Fern trying to connect more emotionally with people and the world in general. So I'm really curious to see where we're going to go with that, you know, and obviously she being a mage, taking on what I assume is a human apprentice, you know, not officially an apprentice yet, but what will be most likely an apprentice moving forward. We might even just get a straight up time skip again, because obviously, given her age, the show doesn't have any issue with just saying, you know, a decade later, X and Y has happened, you know, or whatnot. So we might just cut to the next episode, being that, you know, Fern is already an adult, and, you know, is learning her magic and whatnot, and they didn't actually get through the, Frieren didn't actually, you know, save the priest in time. Because that's kind of going into the dark art, you know, necromancy type stuff, typical magics that usually is forbidden and whatnot in these kind of storylines. But we'll see where that goes. You know, we'll definitely see how that goes. It seems like Feren's overall goal really is just to spend her life learning every kind of spell this world has, and obviously even for someone like her, that can take a while, because typically there's a lot of lost magics, the forbidden magics and whatnot that we'll end up seeing. But obviously, in terms of an MC, we have an absurdly OP character to follow in the story, so I'm curious how many struggles there will be through on out. But obviously, this isn't a shonen or anything. The experience isn't about the battles or whatnot, it's about, you know, her journey through life, and we're going to see that moving forward. And like I said, I'm really curious how we go through this, because I know this series is beloved, you know, it's really much appreciated. I think it's still currently #1 on Mole, which is, again, crazy, because typically Full Metal takes that over in a couple of days, so I guess I'll see what the journey's like, you know. We're at the end of the journey, and we'll see going forward what the next one's like. So guys, I'm going to do my cut, and when I come back, we'll do episode 2. Possibly 3. Typically my camera only goes for about an hour or so, so we'll see how long episode 2 lasts. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, we are back with episode 2 of Frieren. Let's keep going. Oh, I know if I'm saying that wrong, so many people will be mad. And I get it. But, sus. I do like this opening song quite a bit. Do 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 bum bum. Yeah, that was the exact same statue. This is great, yep. All the lives that pass by her in the blink of an eye, practically. Okay, so she grows up at some point. I have no idea who that guy is. He hasn't been shown yet. Maybe she has a kink for the chests. I don't know. Yep. The absurd maniple. That was actually Heimdall's sword. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. We do see a few elves in this intro. Much like her. Whoever that is. And then there's this one. Like, what the hell? Around books, so, you know, knowledge of spells and whatnot, which is exactly what Frieren's after. But no. Good OP. I really like the song in that one.
長距離魔法は魔法使いに必須な3つの要素の合わせ技で構成されているんだけど、 一つは魔力の量とそれを打ち出す力の強さ、そしてコントロールする力。
Yeah.
ここまでは知ってるよね。
はい。
さっきは途中で魔法が離散してしまったね。魔力の量と打ち出す力が足りないことを示している。
Interesting.
それは一朝一夕でどうにかなることじゃない。才能に関わらず何年もかけていかなければいけないよ。
So you won't be a mage for a long time,
けど
basically.
魔力をコントロールする力はとても高いみたいだね。みんなそこで手こずるんだけど、その心配はなさそうだし、気長に取り組むことだね。
はい。
Yeah, she's kind of just like a prodigy, basically. Nice. Salmon. Looks nice. I had salmon last night, actually. It was very nice. And then, obviously, more time skips as she mentors Fren. Oh! Did not want that. Should have just looked at Frieren there. Sure, that was a great sight to see. Just push that out the way. Oh. What the actual hell? Just... Okay, so does Frieren just love getting stuck in tight spaces? Is that just like a kink of hers? Like the opposite of claustrophobia? I don't even know what that's called.
フェルンの修行は順調ですか？
常人なら10年かかる道を4年で越えた。あの子は打ち込みすぎだ。あまりいいことじゃない。
最近ずっと森にこもりきりですからね。それだけ魔法が好きなのでしょう。
Well, she's had probably a better
そ
teacher
れで
than
も
most.
一人前になるのはまだ先のことだ。魔導書の解読の方が早く終わるよ。
そうですか。
ねえハイター。
Heiter.
この魔導書だけど多分。
No! Oh no! Too late! Oh! Oh, that's so bad. Oh, right as you were talking about it.
そんな顔をしないでください。
Oh.
今までまともに動けていた方が奇跡だったのです。
Well.
魔導書の解読急ぐよ。
お願いします。
Yeah, so you're really pressed on time. 2 years is way too long.
フェルン、修行は中止だ。ハイターが倒れた。そばにいてやってくれ。
まだ一番いいは打ち抜けておりません。
それはいずれ必ずできることだ。今はい
ずれではダメなのです。
Yeah, she wants
い
to...
ずれではハイター様が
Yeah, she wants him to know that she got it.
私はあの方に命を救わ
She
れま
wants
した。
to be a mage way before he goes.
今死ぬのはもったいないと思いますよ。
もったいない。
もうずいぶん前になりますか。古くからの友人を亡くしましてね。私とは違ってひたすらにまっすぐで困っている人を決して見捨てないような人間でした。私ではなく彼が生き残っていれば多くのものを救えたはずです。
Aww.
私は彼とは違うのでおとなしく余生を過ごそうと思っていたのですが、ある時ふと気がついてしまいまして、私がこのまま死んだら彼から学んだ勇気や意志や友情や大切な思い出までこの世からなくなってしまうのではないかと。
Well. You
あなた
saved
の
one
中にも
person.
大切な思い出があるとすれば死ぬのはもったいないと思います。
ハイター様はずっと私を置いて死ぬことを危惧しておりました。あの方は正しいことをしたのです。
You've grown quite a lot in
使
just
ったことを
4
後悔
years.
してほしくない。魔法使いでも何でもいい。 一人で生きていく術を身につけることが私の恩返しなのです。救ってよかったと、もう大丈夫だと、そう思ってほしいのです。
Aww. That really is sweet.
私が教えたことは全部覚えているよね。
はい。
じゃあ好きにすればいい。
Oh, that's epic. Telekinesis. One of my favorite powers, honestly. There's so many beyond just basic, like, strength and even elemental power out there that's just incredible. Teleportation, telekinesis, you know. Portals is another one. She probably knows all of these, honestly. Is that a broom or just a stick? Oh. Oh! 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 Did you blow that rock into oblivion?
死者の蘇生も不死の魔法も書かれていなかったよ。
Oh.
そうですか。
知っていたの？
死への恐怖は計り知れないものです。そんなものがあるならエイビヒ自身が使っていたでしょ
う。じゃあなぜ？
フェルンはどうなりましたか？
まだ荒いところはあるけど、一人前といっても遜色のないレベルだよ。
そうですか。間に合いましたか。
That's why he lived.
もう足手まといではありませんね。
Wow! That's why.
あなたの旅。
Just waste time on those pages so she becomes it. Oh, that's like... That is like fatherly love right there. And also, big manipulation. Yeah.
解読の手間賃は机の引き出しに。今夜にはここを立ってください。
何のつもり？
見ての通り、私はもう長くはありません。私はあの子にこれ以上誰かを失うような経験をさせたくないのです。
Damn.
フリーレン、フェルンを頼みましたよ。
That was like such a gotcha move right there. That's actually insane.
フェルンはとっくに別れの準備はできている。お前が死ぬまでにやるべきことは、あの子にしっかりと別れを告げて、なるべくたくさんの思い出を作ってやることだ。
She'll cry for every one of you going.
あなたはやはり優しい子です。
ねえ、なんでフェルンを救ったの
？You saved one life. Yep.
勇者ヒンメルならそうしました。
Wow.
そうだね。じゃあ私もそうするとするかな。
Nice. Everyone just live in Heimel's image.
ありがとうございました。おかげでハイター様に恩を返すことができました。
Damn.
私はただしてやられただけ
She's really trying to get the dead drunk.
この生臭坊主に。じゃあ行こうか。
It didn't have to be magic. That's really interesting how they give us the titles in between. Or in the middle of it. 26 years. I like how we get a bit of lore in the world as well on that. I may have to write that down if it is relevant though. All these times passing, we're getting actual like progress on what's been happening in the economy. In the world.
冒険者なんてこんなものだよ。
報酬は何だったのですか？
民間魔法。温かいお茶が出てくる魔法だって。
Oh, nice.
後で実験しよ
う。この前は銅像の錆をきれいに取る魔法。それまた前は甘いブドウを酸っぱいブドウに変える魔法。
That's pretty much all you need.
変な魔法ばかり集めていますね。
Just learning every spell in existence. Yeah.
フリーレン様は本当に魔法がお好きなのですね。
ほどほどだよ。フェルンと同じで。
少し違うような気がします。
同じだよ。
Not quite.
本当に頼み事を聞いてもらってもいいのかしら。私は薬草家だから教えられそうな魔法はないのだけれども。
Teach a little
構わ
alchemy.
ないよ。この地方の植生を教えてくれるだけでも助かるから。
I really like how she just goes around learning anything she can about magic and mystics.
勇者ヒンメル様の像ですか？
ひどいありさまでしょう。年寄り一人ではもうどうしようもなくてね。村の人たちはもう関心がないのよ。
Wow. Oh, Jesus. A demon. So they're still very much out there then, even though the king's been dealt with. Oh.
ヒンメル様は村が魔物に襲われた時必死に戦ってくれたのに、こんな仕打ちはあまりにもかわいそうだわ。
いや、自業自得だね。目立ちたがり屋のヒンメル。
What the hell?
像を立てるって言った時に断っていればよかったんだ。
大丈夫？
I guess he wanted his place in history marked forever.
ポーズに18時間悩んで職人さんブチギレさせるし。
Wow.
結局バカみたいに無難なポーズに落ち着いたんだよね。
不思議なこと言うのね。そういえば勇者様ご一行にはエルフの魔法使いがいたわね。
You are looking at her.
じゃあ片付けようか。
The very one.
助かったわ。魔法ってすごいのね。特に銅像、錆一つないわ。
Aww.
少し彩りが欲しいわね。後で花でも植えようかしら。
フリーレン様、花畑を出す魔法使えましたよね。
そうだね。何か適当な花でも。いや、草月草の花がいいか。
それはどのような花なのですか？
知らない。見たことないから。
ではなぜ？
Does Heimel love
ヒン
them?
メルの故郷の花だ。
Huh.
でも見たことない花は魔法では。
Fair enough.
草月草、懐かしい名前ね。昔はあの森の奥にも群生地があったんだけれどもね。
Even blue squirrels,
ここら
nice.
辺にはもうないの？
絶滅したのよ。この大陸での目撃例はもう何十年もないわ。
そう。フェルン、行くよ。
はい。
We'll be off to look for some seeds.
何か隠したね。怒らないから見せなさい。
Yeah, honestly, she shows no emotion other than kind of sadness at this
シー
point.
トロットだね。種を食べる害獣だよ。
森へ返します。
じゃあフェルン、草月草を探しに行こうか。
本気でございますか？
少し前までこの森の奥に群生地が。
何十年も前です。
Yeah.
でも探す価値はあるよ。
Until recently, oh, it's so hard for her to figure this out.
花を咲かせる魔法
Or just put into perspective the time
ヒンメル
difference.
様のためですか？
いや、きっと自分のためだ。
Ooh. What, did she get drunk? What? Those attires are really nice.
Frieren様、蒼月草を探し始めてからもう半年になりますね。
That's a day to
そう
her.
だね。そろそろ探索範囲を広げようか。
You got a thing like, girl, I don't have that long to live, okay? I can't waste my time looking for some goddamn seeds.
あら、一人だなんて珍しいわね。あなたたちが村に来て随分になるわね。蒼月草は見つかったのかしら。
見つかると
Also, how
思
long
いま
this
すか？
poor old lady has as well.
フリーレン様の魔法に対する執着は異常です。このままでは何年でも何十年でも探し続けてしまう。フリーレン様は多くの人を救える力を持った魔法使いです。
But she spends it on
あ
different...
りもしないもののために時間を使うだなんてあってはならないことです。
若いわね。
私の考えは間違っているのでしょうか。
そうは思わないわ。
It depends, right? Like, it is her life to choose how she
フリ
lives
ーレン
with
さん
it.
にとっては違うのでしょうね。
She finds beauty in the small things in life.
だけど彼女の方が私たちよりもずっと大人だから、その気持ちを素直に伝えればきっと分かってくれるはずよ。
Those better not be seeds. I guess she just also...
薬効があるため保管されていた禁煙種の種だそうです。これを代わりにヒンメル様の像の周りに植えるというのは。
わかったよ、フェルン。心配させてしまったね。
I guess Fern just feels content with what she's done in life. Because she did help save the world in a way.
もう少し探したら切り上げるよ。
もう少しって何年ですか？
もう少しだよ。
Yeah.
あなたは
9.
本当に諦めが。
追いかけてみようか。
Oh, cool.
Frieren フリーレン様はなぜ魔法を集めているのですか？
ただの趣味だよ。
そうは思えません。
本当にただの趣味だよ。
Yeah.
前はもっと無気力にダラダラと生きていたんだけどね。
This is you being emotional. My goodness. What were you like before those 10 years? Cute.
私の集めた魔法を褒めてくれたバカがいた。それだけだよ。
くだらない理由ですね。
そうだね。
Oh.
それ
Yeah.
多弁だね。
A blue petal.
シードラットは餌を外敵のいない安全な場所に埋めて隠すと言われている。
賢い動物なのですね。
そうでもない。何箇所にも埋めるからよく埋めた場所を忘れるんだ。草月草。
僕の故郷の花でね、とても美しいんだ。まあ僕ほどではないんだけどね。
Yeah,
そろそ
sure.
ろ行こうか。
Wow.
フリーレン、いつか君に見せてあげたい。
そう。機会があればね。
And hey, she find. Oh my god, that is beautiful.
あるとは思っていたけど、まさかこれほどとはね。
Aww. That is really sweet, yeah.
遅くなったね。ヒンメル。
They are beautiful, aren't they? It was worth the journey.
本当に見つけてしまうだなんて。
これで草月
What's
草
this
の
wee
魔法が作れ
nonsense?
るよ。
なんでそんなに魔法に一生懸命に。理解できません。
わかるはずだよ。フェルンだって魔法使いになることを諦めなかった。
それは違います。私は一人で生きていける力さえ手に入れば何でもよかったのです。別に魔法じゃなくたって。
でも魔法を選んだ。
Because magic is epic. And it shows the beauty in the world, really.
そうですね。
まさかもう一度草月草が見られるなんてね。本当に綺麗。ありがとうね、フリーレンさん。これならきっとこの像も忘れられずに済むわ。
忘れるところだった。よし。
Wow! Payback!
あら、可愛らしい。
それじゃあ行こうか。
Okay. That was really sweet. So I think I am getting the vibe of the series, you know. We're not really... I don't feel like we're going into any kind of big plot territory, because literally, in the context of the story, the plot is over, right? The purpose of the story is not to tell, like, a big adventure, because that's been done already. So I feel like this series is most likely going to be slice of life for the most part. Just showing, you know, Frieren's, you know, just journey through life and how she lives now that everything is done. That's kind of the vibe we got from the first episode. Yeah, and we had the flowers and everything. Ah. The eyes, how they're drawn, it's gorgeous. Very sweet. Yeah. So I'm assuming we are going relatively, you know, I assume we're going to be relatively slice of life for the most part in this story, which, I mean, damn. A slice of life story that got that big is pretty surprising. But, yeah, like I said, in the context of the show, the story is already over, right? And what we're getting is pretty much the epilogue of how the characters decide to live their life from here on out. Obviously, Fern being the only one that has any life really to continue living. And, you know, we're just kind of seeing kind of the little things that make life valuable to people, you know, to people in general. You know, there is no big story for a majority of people in life. But there is still a lot of beauty in it, and that's kind of the journey that Fern is going through here, is that she's kind of, through her friends' lessons and what she remembers from them, and with the hindsight of it now, she's kind of, you know, learning to enjoy life, you know, for the little things that it does have, the little things that it teaches us, and the little things that, you know, we can come to appreciate over time. You know, little things like the flowers, you know, by that point it's probably something she never even considered before, but you know, with what she learned from Himmel, it's like she genuinely did learn and see the beauty in the blue moon seed flowers in this episode, and that's why, you know, she had an emotional connection to actually finding these flowers was because of that, and it made the payoff for her all the more in there, which was really sweet, really cool to see. And obviously we're showing little by little more of the journey that they experience, because this show is focusing on you know, her development. We're seeing the little things, you know, through the 10 years she spent with them, that at the time might not have meant much to her, you know, because she was the way she was. Over time, and as she comes to appreciate more things in life, and through our own, you know, conversations with Fern, those memories are coming back, and she's gaining new insight to what they meant to her, you know, and what she knows now because of that, right? So it's really cool. I'm really like I said, I'm really liking this. This is really sweet. It was kind of based, honestly, and kind of funny what the corrupt priest did to her, right? Like the decoding of the necromancy stuff supposedly was nothing more than a hoax to get you know, to get Frieren to train Fern so that she would not get in the way of her journey anymore, so that she wouldn't have an excuse not to take her to the to take her with her journey. And that was like masterful crafting right there. That was so genius that that was great. The corrupt priest was great for that, you know. It's pretty funny. And also seeing Heimdall, you know, Fern is very much just, you know, kind of doing her thing in life, right? And because of that, you know, Fern's of the opinion that she needs to use these powers that she has to help more people, because she is probably one of, if not the most powerful and most knowledgeable mages in the world. But it's also could be a case of, because she literally was part of the adventurer group that defeated the Demon King, she probably feels like she has already done enough for the world, and that, you know, she's done enough good in the world to justify the rest of her life just kind of doing what she wants to do, right? Which it doesn't cause harm to anyone, but at the same time doesn't really benefit anyone else either. Because of what she's done already, it's like, well, I've earned my time to just, you know, live life how I want to live it, you know. I'm not hurting anyone, I'm not doing anything grand or adventurous, I'm just doing what brings me meaning, you know. And I do definitely understand that. I do think she has earned the right to do these kind of things, and I do like how we're seeing the you know, the differences there with that, right? Because of how Fern likes living, she has almost been like kind of forgotten in appearance to the world compared to like Heimel, right? Whereas Heimel is like the typical fucking protagonist where it's like, I need to, you know, I'm an adventurer, I want the people to know that I saved them, and I want my name down in history for it, right? And like, big show off, big ego boost and shit, to where he has statues pretty much wherever he saved people, right? But Frieren is like, you know, I'm just doing this, I'm doing my thing, I'm living my life just calmly like I want to. And because of that, she's only remembered vaguely for being part of the adventurer group, right? Like, even the girls, like, there was an elf with him, wasn't there? But because she's so quiet and monotone, she is very much monotone, they only really recognize her when she pulls the staff out because it completes the getup, right? So it's very interesting to live like that. You know, and I do like how we're slowly seeing her you know, restep these adventures, these journeys, and again, finding new perspectives and new meanings in these places. It's really nice to see. I'm really liking it. So yeah, that's kind of what I feel like we're getting from the energy so far of Frieren. We're not going into too much plot sus, you know. It's just, it does feel very much like a slice of life, just calm journey. And I could be wrong, you know, we still have a lot of episodes to go. Maybe there will be a lot more to it than that, you know. We're literally just in the early stages right now, so maybe we will get some high intense stuff later on. There could be a new evil that comes, you know, from the Demon King or some other pulse, you know, because, you know, evil always comes to wreck good, and that's just part of the balance of life. maybe not. You know, I could see it going one way or another right now, so we'll see. But yeah, so guys, I'm gonna do my cut. Should I? No, you know what? I think I have enough time. I think I should be good to go for another episode. And if not, I'll just do a quick cut to do the outro, and then we'll just, you know, do that. That's not really a big deal. Then I don't have a sync point. So yeah, guys, let's just keep going, right? We'll just keep going and do episode 3. In 3, 2, 1. You know what? No, I think I will skip the intro, because I'll be seeing it a lot of times anyway. And I'll probably listen to it a few more times off camera as well. Yep. Alright. 3, 2, 1, and play. 27 years. Okay. I have no idea on Fern's age either, you know. Maybe they confirm these ages off camera, or off the series, I might have a look to see. Because yeah, she looks like a full-on adult now.
手分けして旅の物資を補充しようか。手分けって必需品ほぼ私ですよね。食料、水、日用品。他にフリーレン様は何を買うんですか？
Spells? Duh.
薬草とかだよ。
Sure.
これ私に何か隠している時の顔だ。
Oh.
フリーレン様との付き合いは
It
長い。
is an incredible
こういう時
face.
はろくなことがない。決まって余計なものを買ってくるんだ。買っちゃった。
What the fuck?
何に使うのこれ。
この薬は服だけ溶かすんだよ。返品
Oh!
できなさい。
Oh! Oh, you little perv.
座学も大事だからね。
That one was good.
あれは余計なものと
Yeah.
いうわけではないけど。
Only dissolves clothing and like a
後で宿で。
whatever skull that was. I guess she doesn't really spend much money, so she'd probably have a lot of it. She just makes a couple impulsive
預
purchases.
金だって無駄遣いできないのに。
Oh,
しっかり見張っておかないと。
that's adorable. And the black cat.
アクセサリーショップ。また髪乾かさずに寝ましたね。もう。あの人、おしゃれとかに興味あったんだ。
She looks very fashionable. I love her design for sure.
すごい悩んでる。何その顔。私、フリーレン様のあんな悩んでる顔見たことないんだけど。
Maybe something for you.
ずいぶん時間かかったな。
Very well might be a gift for
ア
you.
クセサリーなら別にいいか。変な骨や薬よりはマシだ。
I still want to know what the
そろそろ私も買い出しに戻ろう
story
かな。
was with that
こ
potion.
こら辺に美味しいスイーツの店ってある？
さすがにそれはずるすぎるでしょ。
それならそこの地下に酒場があるからそこで聞くといいよ。
ありがとう。
私だって何ヶ月も甘いもの食べてないのに。
Sure. Okay.
ここか。ここら辺に美味しいスイーツの店ってある？
いやいや、明らかにスイーツについて聞ける場所じゃないでしょう。
スイーツの店だ。なめてんのか。
Wow. Yeah, they're gonna get massacred.
この町にはうまいスイーツが山のようにあるぜ。どんな店でも教えてやるよ。
聞ける場所なんだ。
荒くれのくせに詳しいんだ。
スイーツは俺たち冒険者の活力だからな。
Cool.
冒険者だったんだ。荒くれってレベルの見た目じゃないでしょ。怖すぎだよ。
Fair enough. Seem like good blokes. Yeah.
あばよ。
Nice. Just civilized place.
スイーツの店に行くのかな。
Despite how old she is, though,
これって
she is terrible at seeing the
戻るつもり
obvious.
かな。あ、買い出し全然終わってない。
遅い。
すみませんでした。
まあいいや。荷物置いて。たまには甘いものでも食べに行こうか。
Yeah. Yes.
いい眺めだね。おすすめなだけはある。
フリーレン様、疑ってすみませんでした。
何の話？
いいえ。
好きなの選んでいいよ。
お金は大丈夫なのですか？
へそくりがあるからね。
へそくりなんてあったんだ。
Sure.
フリーレン様はどれにしますか？
そうだね。今日の気分は
メルクーアプリンですよね。
今日の気分はメルクーアプリンだろう。
Of course.
なんでわかるの？
Everything goes back to those 10
何年一緒に
years.
旅をしていると思っているんだ。なんとなくわかるさ。
私はみんなのこと何もわからない。
なら知ってもらえるように頑張るとするかな。
Aww.
ちなみに僕の好物はルフオムレツ。
俺はブドウだ。酸っぱいほどいい。
Ah, that's why she learned that spell. Alcohol.
知ってるぞ、
Yeah.
生臭坊主。
Obviously.
照れるところじゃないだ
So
ろ。
she's learning spells that
覚えられ
recreate
るの
her
が
her
酒飲んでる
friend's
とやば
favorite
すぎるでしょ。
favorite foods and whatnot.
フェルン、ごめん。
なぜ謝るのですか？
Oh,
私は
pancakes.
フェルンのこと何もわからない。だから
I'm not sure what she
ど
has,
んな
like
もの
a
が好きなのか
souffle or
わからな
something.
くて。
Yeah.
そういえば今日は
Hey! I guess she did remember that.
綺麗な髪飾りありがとうございます。とても嬉しいです。
Very cute.
本当に？
フリーレン様はどうしようもないほどの悪い方のようなのではっきりと伝えます。あなたが私を知ろうとしてくれたことが
Maybe she is a little
た
dense,
まらな
but
く嬉しいのです。
fault that counts, right?
知ろうとしただけなのに。
フリーレン様は本当に人の感情が分かっていませんね。
No. But people's feelings are a complicated thing. I wonder if she's ever even known another elf before.
そろそろ出ようか。
はい、
Are elves... See if elves are rare in this world. Not a very common species. Definitely goes with the look.
ところでフリーレン様、この旅って何か目的はあるんですか？
特にないよ。魔法収集の趣味の旅だからね。
Yeah.
で
It
も
almost...
できる限りはヒンメルたちとの冒険の痕跡をたどっていきたいかな。
Nah.
風化する前にね。
それはフリーレン様にとって大切な
You
ことな
may
のでご
just
ざ
think
い
it's
ます
10
ね。
years, but
わから
those
な
are the
い。
best 10 years you'd ever
だ
lived.
から知ろうと思っている。しかしついに背も抜かされちゃった。
Hey! Fair enough!
もう16ですからね。お姉さんです。
お姉さん、
Excuse me?
食べているものはほとんど同じはずなんだけどな。不思議だ。
Damn. Getting jealous of the chest size as well. Ooh, killing magic. That's a very ominous title. I love the spell circles we get with the magic too.
防御魔法もだいぶ慣れてきたね。じゃあ応用といこうか。
Wow.
防御の隙を狙った。模擬戦じゃなかったら死んでたよ。さて、どう対処する？
こうします。
そう。耐えられる？
I wonder if magic gets stronger the stronger you get. Like a lot of the time, one spell has like a single amount of strength to it, and then you learn another spell that's similar but stronger. I wonder if the same spells get stronger the better you get.
防御魔法は強力だけど、魔力の消費がとても大きい。広範囲の展開を続けたら、数十秒で魔力切れになるよ。
着弾の瞬間に部分的に展開させるのが正解というわけですね。
Yes.
そうだね。
Sharpen those reflexes and it'll get you there.
よっ。防御魔法の練習ばかりですね。
生存率に直結するからね。
確かに防御魔法一つでほとんどの攻撃魔法が防げますからね。強力すぎて不思議です。
フェルン、渡した魔法師の本読んでないでしょ。
Nope.
魔法は実践だけが大事なわけじゃないんだよ。やっぱり寝る前に読み聞かせてあげないとダメか。
Bedtime story, girl.
子供じゃないんだか
To
ら。
her, you aren't even an infant, really. Why is she so envious of that bard of yours?
ここが目的の村ですね。また変な魔法の収集ですか？
いや、今回は違う。
あとは天候次第ですかね。そうだな。
ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだけど。
エルフだ。白髪。
They know you.
もしやフリーレン様ですかな。
なんで知ってるの？
They were children.
クバールの封印場所ですよね。ご案内します。
Wow.
クバール？
腐敗の堅牢クバール。80年前にこの地で
Oh.
悪逆の限りを尽くした魔族です。
Oh.
それを勇者ヒンメル様ご一行が封印してくださった
Fair
の
enough.
です。
That sucks. Heimel got all the credit as just the hero, and the rest is just the party.
本当になんで知っているの？このことは誰にも知らせていないよ。
30年ほど前までヒンメル様が毎年のように村に訪れておりました。封印の様子を確認するためだそうで。
相変わらずのお人よしだ。
フリーレン様のこともお話ししておりました。様子も見に来ない薄情者だと。
Damn.
冷たいよね。
冷たいね。
悪かったね。
でも村を見捨てるほど薄情ではない。
Nice. And hey,
封印
she
が
gave you
解け
the
る
one
頃
thing
に
you
はやっ
wanted
てくる。
by that point in life, so
そうおっしゃっておりまし
she
た。
kind of made up for it.
そう。
これが
Decent looking demon.
だいぶ不安定になっているね。明日にでも封印を解いてクバールを片付けよう。
Really? If you can kill it by yourself?
フリーレン様はクバールを封印したのですよね。 そうしたのには何か理由があるのですか？
単純にクバールが強かったからだよ。勝てなかった。クバールは魔王軍の中でも屈指の魔法使いだ。ゾルトラーク。奴の開発した史上
Nice.
初
So
の
spells can also be created.
人類の防御魔法は
That's
も
good
ち
to
ろん
know.
装備の魔法耐性さえも貫通し、人体を直接破壊する魔法だ。
Death magic,
この地方で
killing
は
magic.
冒険者の4割、魔法使いに至っては7割がゾルトラークによって殺されたと言われている。
Has that spell been draining his energy though?
そんなの強すぎるじゃないですか。
そう、強すぎた。強すぎたんだよ。
Was.
だからこそ、その強さがあだになった。
どういうことですか？
本当に魔法師読んでいないんだね。やっぱり読み聞かせようか。
Wow.
今から読みます。
いや、いいよ。しっかり睡眠をとる方が大事だ。どうせ明日にはわかる。
I would like to see this.
封印を解くよ。油断しないようにね。
Is it too weak now to use any of its old strength?
何年経った？
80年。
たった80年か。
私たちにとってはね。
魔王様は
Dead.
殺した。
そうか。では敵討ちといこうかの。
フェルン、前方に防御魔法。
ゾルトラーク。
Nope, I guess his power's still as strong as ever. Or is it?
ほう、驚いた。
Yeah.
ゾルトラークを
That spell shouldn't be that weak.
ずいぶん高度な防御術式じゃのう。
フリーレン様、これはどういうことですか？今のは一般攻撃魔法です。
あれがゾルトラーク。奴が開発したいわゆる人を殺す魔法だよ。
Is it too weak now?
クバール、お前の魔法は強すぎたんだ。お前が封印されてから大陸中の魔法使いがゾルトラークをこぞって研究解析した。わずか数年でゾルトラークは人類の魔法体系に組み込まれ、
That is
新
epic!
しい防御
Oh!
強力な防御魔法が開発され
In
た。
just a few years, that kind of magic was
装
beaten.
備による魔法耐性も格段に向上し、ゾルトラークは人を殺す魔法ではなくなった。今では一般攻撃魔法と呼ばれているよ。
Dude, how powerful is offensive magic now if
80
that's
年は
the
人間
case?
にとって相当長い時間らしい。クバール、おとなしくしていれば楽に殺してやる。
And he's not even surprised, he's like, interesting. That's pretty cool.
攻撃魔法に同調し威力を分散させる仕組みか。複雑な術式じゃのう。魔力の消費もさぞつらかろう。
防御魔法の弱点に気づかれた。ヘル、
Yeah.
対処できるよね。
はい、練習でもういましたから。
じゃあ私の分も防御お願い。
Nice. Get that reaction time up and then just see who can outlast one another in terms of mana, I guess. Yeah.
ゾルトワーク
Boom! Beaten by your own creation. Oh, that is the biggest flex you could probably do to someone. Especially someone of his caliber. Holy crap. Your spell's weak, bro. That's all there is to it. What a flex. Oh my goodness.
これで私たちも平穏に暮らせます。
ねえ、その帽子。
これですか？この地方はこの季節でも日差しが強いので農業のお供ですよ。
どっかで見覚えあるんだよね。
Probably, yeah, that parent had it.
お前、
Oh.
私のスカートめくったクソガキだな。
Oh. Oh! Oh.
なーにやっとんじゃクソガキ僕だって見たかったのに
Well, I want to see that reaction again. Ah, that's a face that, I think every man would make.
んじゃクソガキぶっ殺してやる僕だって見たかったのに
Wow. Wow, and Heiter wanted her! Oh my god, even had the fucking romance stuff on there. She probably doesn't even know why he wanted to see
お
that.
かげでもっと長生きできそうです。ヒンメル様の言葉を信じて待った甲斐がありました。
Oh, I thought we were done there.
フリーレン様、感謝されていましたね。
直接の感謝じゃないよ。この村の人たちはヒンメルを信じていたんだ。
よくわかりませんが、
He was like a symbol and
フリーレン様を
to the
信じていた
people,
のだ
and
と
you
思
were
い
that
ま
to
す。
him.
どうしたのですか？
別に。
So with every episode, I guess we will get a little more of the journey. Alright, I had a quick interruption right there, but that's not a problem. So yeah, that was a pretty, that was cool. That one gave us some more on how the, you know, how the world of magic kind of works, how people study it. You know, it answered some of the questions I had that, you know, obviously mankind is, you know, is evolving pretty much, and magic evolves a lot like that too. And I feel like in these kind of series, it's not something they really focus on, is the development of magic itself, right? Because typically, you know, technological advancements are one thing, but they don't really explain how far magic can develop, right? And not in the case of creating new types of magic. And this was really cool, because we even saw that, you know, Fern is spending a lot of time actually gaining new types of magic, and we're seeing that new types of magic are being created over time, which is pretty cool. You know, so we're seeing that she is keeping probably ancient types of magic on her, and, you know, just keeping maybe catalogs of them around, which is pretty cool to see. And obviously, here we even got to see it, like, direct, like, death magic. Stuff that is, you know, very dangerous, or was dangerous back in the day. You know, mankind studied it and actually already developed counters for it, and it's because, you know, because of the lifespan of a human, developments like that are able to be made, you know, so quickly that it makes sense why that would be the case, right? Even to the point of not only creating counters for it, but in some way, shape, or form, humans adapted that death magic in a way that they could safely cast it themselves. And now even Frieren has Frieren, I don't feel like I'm saying the name right. Even she has that type of magic that she couldn't counter before. So it's really cool. It goes into the advancement of this world society and how far, you know, study and research goes in terms of these types of magic, right? Because not only did they know that the spell the sealing spell was temporary, but they also knew that they could use those types of magic from demons to actually counter other demons and advance their own, survival and race, which is pretty cool. So that is actually pretty fun. It's always cool to see when, a hero or a villain uses the type of magic from the opposite side. It was really interesting to see, And yeah, like I said, we got some more info on the magic there. We're seeing some more studies with it, how it works and whatnot. Obviously, we're keeping the apprentice part of this relevant, given that, Fern is an apprentice of Frien's, and now we are seeing how that actually is impacting missions and whatnot, which is pretty cool. And of course, we've kind of been seeing different pieces of the what's the right word? We're seeing just different. I don't know what what am I trying to say? We're just seeing little pieces of the decade journey that we went through, and cleaning up some of the little tidbits that are actually part of it, right? Like, they knew that this ceiling was a temporary thing that wouldn't last forever, and so, Frieren is kind of acting as cleanup for these journeys, right? And is keeping the journey going, right? Like, she even said she wants to, in her journeys, travel along the same routes and the same roads and whatnot, and reminisce as much as she can on that time she spent with her friends, because as time goes on, as technology advances, as humans advance, they are, the locations that she spent are withering away and new ones are being made in place of them, and she wants to, just quickly go through all of those, quickly see all of those places one more time before what she knows will be gone forever at some point in her life, because, again, she just lives for such a long period of time. So yeah, it's really cool to see. It definitely perfectly demonstrated the advance of humanity to where one of the Demon King's strongest villains, strongest generals, or whatever it was, is now pretty much pathetic and is pretty much seen as nothing but a basic offensive magic. That really makes me curious as to what would be seen as a high-tier, advanced level spell if something from just 8 years ago of the demons, races, what is seen as like, meh. It's decent, but, it's not near a century ago. It's just kind of whatevs now, which is pretty funny. But yeah, I definitely do like this, throughout the time, we're kind of following Fern's journey at this point, and just kind of humanizing Frieren as we see that she is, starting to appreciate and enjoy the littler things in life now, because obviously she's at a point to where, she wants to actually do that. She wants to enjoy things, even though it's still hard to do for her. She doesn't quite understand human emotion yet, but even taking Fern in is, a leap way to show that she really does want this to be a thing, and it's really fun to see, like I said. Overall, the overarching journey probably isn't going to be too deep in it. Obviously, we're still quite early in, but for the most part, this does feel slice of life, and we're trying to explore the journey once it's done, while also giving us hints of lore, and reminisce back to the adventures that, meant so much to Frieren as we go along, and the remnants of that journey is showing here with this guy, with probably a lot more that we're going to go through. I don't know if every episode is going to be in direct relation or, direct relation or reference to, to the 10-year journey, that took on the Demon King and saved the world. But, for the most part, it's here, and I'm happy to see it. I'm like seeing all the different little bits of lore and whatnot that we're seeing that pretty much in every other story would be pretty cliche, But that's what makes this not cliche, is actually going through the journey once it's finished, which is pretty cool. So yeah. And even Konosuba's coming back soon, and that's pretty similar to this. I think that's even coming back next month, isn't it? Maybe I'll do that after this, although I was honestly planning on doing My Hero Academia after this, but who knows. Anyway, guys, that's for me to decide later. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, I don't know how good these overall reactions are going to be to this series, but I am liking what I'm seeing, and hopefully you guys are as well. So guys, that's going to do it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.